This is the Advisory Centre for Education. With me here, Julia Parnaby, who was actually, I think, on one of those films we saw, and Steve Sidaway. Steve, who are you trying to reach?
Well, we're trying to reach those parents who are not necessarily online all the time and can't necessarily access websites and things like that, but they do have a mobile phone in their pocket, so they can actually pull information from an organisation like ACE.
And we're looking to reach people who might not, as I said on the film, might not naturally ring us on our advice line. We've been giving advice to parents since 1960 about education matters, but this seems just like a really exciting opportunity for us to reach different sets of people. Obviously, with an advice line, we've got limited opening hours. People who are working full-time can't just pick up a phone and take half an hour to talk to us, which is our average call length on the advice line. But they can quickly fire off a text, asking for a discrete piece of information, and then sort of get something back quite quickly with the facts, and we can then engage in sort of backwards and forwards conversation.
You say it's an exciting opportunity, but do you know, actually, that I mean, you're providing, but do you know that there's a market for it, if you like? Do you know, have you done the homework?
We actually launched on the 3rd of March, so we've been running the new service on a limited topic around school admissions and appeals for the last 2 months, and we've been surprised how quick the take-up has been. We've done very limited publicity so far, but we're getting lots of regular contact, numerous texts coming in each day, people asking specific questions for specific advice, and we're also being able to send out lots of advice booklets to parents, send them links to our website. And obviously a development thing for the future that we're looking to do is to actually deliver more content, so things like podcasts that they can download onto their phones and RSS feeds.
Now, this is a bit of a challenge for our camera crew here, but we're going to try and get Steve to give us an example of how this might work. So let's see, Steve. Tell us what happened. Somebody wants to send you a message.
That's right. So people can either ask a question, but they use a keyword, and it goes to a free short code. So it's very cheap for them. They don't have to pay anything. They just text the word like admissions to...
admissions meaning?
Admissions. If a parent has a problem with admissions to a school, ACE can actually offer the right kind of advice and so on to help them. So
they've sent a message off saying admissions, and it's going to you?
That's right. The message just goes... We're just sending that to the short code now. There's an auto-response message which comes back, which enables them to actually pull the information that they need. It'll come back. It's just come back just now, actually.
Let's try and hold it up for a while, so that our camera too can pick it up. Can we see that?
Yeah. You can probably read that. There's several options there. They can ask a question, they can ask for a booklet, they can find out more about ACE just by sending keywords in, and that comes back into the team at ACE, and some of them are sent automatic responses, others are actually sort of handled by the people at ACE to actually give them advice.
OK, so you've got staff there who are looking at all these messages?
Well, that's right. It works through a web interface, basically like an email inbox. So as the messages come in, we can filter it through the keyword, and we've got a keyword of ask. So you text the word ask followed by a space and your question. And then our trained advisors, who also work on our advice line, so we can work across the two services, they actually then read the messages, do any necessary research and hit send and send a reply through.
You want to add something?
I was just going to add, because you can actually send a website URL to a phone like this, you can actually sort of download information from ACE, and that can be to have a look at something on their website from a mobile phone, or it could be to receive a podcast, which is the next stage of the development of this service, so that we can actually provide conventional information, normally in booklet form, but as podcast information there. So there's a transition of the way we're delivering that content.
All right, Steve, Julia, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for that.